The truth is still the truth, no matter who it's coming from. There's people in this world who will discredit you, who will not want to hear what you have to say. They'll ignore everything you have to say, even though what you're saying is complete facts, is complete and utter truth, is great advice, is common sense. They'll ignore it because it comes from you and they don't like you. They don't respect you. But let someone else that they look up to or someone else that is their friend or their relative say the same exact same shit. They're all ears towards someone like that. Do you ever notice that there's people who may post something on social media and nobody likes their shit? But somehow they've seen your shit. They'll take that same post and post it on their page and they have hundreds of likes. But when it comes to you, not even one. Even though what you said is nothing offensive, it's nothing but the truth. They won't like it because it comes from you. Because it comes from you. Because maybe people are intimidated by you because maybe you have something they don't like. Maybe you have status. Maybe you have beauty. Maybe you have something that they seem as they're intimidated by you for. And let you be intelligent. Let you be spiritual. Let you be more than they perceive as being superior to them even more. They'll see you as a triple threat. They'll hate on the triple threat female or the male because how dare you be all that and more while they're just basic, while they're just a mind controlled robot. They already see you as superior, as someone who has class, as someone who is eccentric. How dare you not be like us? On top of that, how dare you have superior intelligence? On top of creativity, on top of talent, on top of spirituality? How dare you be a triple threat? Yeah, some people won't listen to a single thing that you're saying. Although they'll watch you, they'll be staying lurking on your page. They stay lurking on what you're saying. They stay watching you like a surveillance camera, but they won't let themselves be known. Have you ever noticed that there's a lot of people who be watching your stories, but they won't click a single like button when you post the same shit on your social media? Or there's people who create fake profiles and talk to you on fake profiles, but they will never talk to you in person as their real self or message you as their real profile. You know? It's because you're intimidating to them. It's because they want to feel like they are on your level, but they can't feel that way when they're themselves. So they got to create a fake personality to pretend to be on your level. You know, you got fake profiles pretending to be a pilot, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be a world traveler, pretending to be this billionaire type person. And you're just a person who's like a truth teller and a high caliber person because of who you are in integrity. So they create all these fake profiles of like models and like, you know, random people that they think is on your level, even though they're not, because it has nothing to do with your title, but who you are on the inside. Because some people, they'll look at you on the outside and judge you based off that, but they don't see what's inside of you. So whatever it is that they're pretending to be is not even on your level because it lacks what you have inside, like essence and character. So they'll pretend to be these type of people because if they were those type of people, they'll feel more confident about themselves to acknowledge you. But since they're haters, they won't like anything you have to say because how dare you be intelligent? But let a person that they seem as, average, or a person that they seem as unattractive or, not a threat at all. Let them post the same shit. They'll have hundreds and thousands of likes. They'll have hundreds and thousands of birthday wishes, congratulations, etc., etc. But when it comes to someone who's a triple threat, it's quiet. It's all you hear is crickets. Yeah, that's why a lot of people who are that way are seen as stuck up when they don't acknowledge people, when they don't talk to a lot of people, because they learn to not deal with people because people are so fake. They don't like you when they see you that you're above them, but somehow if you come up to something Then all of a sudden they're gonna be like, oh, I know this person. We used to go to school together. That was my friend. Oh, that was the friend, your friend, the one who never liked your posts, the one that never agreed to anything you said, or anything like that. Oh, that's a friend. Being a hater is a friend. Frenemies. No, they're just people who wish they could be you, but they're not. So they create fake personalities and fake profiles, and they won't receive the truth because it comes from you. They want to look down on you so bad. They want to find every flaw that comes from you, from the way you talk to your personality to maybe the fact you made a mistake yesterday or 10 years ago. They won't let that shit go because they want to look down on you so bad. But it's like you look at them and you can look more down on them than anything they can look at you, because they're filthy sinners and they're worse than anything they're judging when it comes to you. But they want to look at you so bad. They want to hold that magnifying glass on you to try to find your flaws. But it's like, if you hold the magnifying glass on their ass, all you see is dark spots because they're so filthy. You can't even find who they truly are behind all that filth and all that mess. It's like a pig rolled around and covered in mud. All you see is like shit stains all over them, right? But somehow these type of creatures have the magnifying glass towards you, and they won't receive anything you have to say because they found that you did a sin yesterday. Ooh, you did a sin yesterday. While they're a filthy sinner. So who the hell is they to talk? Because unlike them, you repent. Because all have fallen short of the glory of God. Everyone, right? But the difference between them is they don't repent. They're arrogant about their sin. And you repent. You ask God to forgive you and to change you. That is the difference. You don't like being ratchet. You like being righteous. And they like being ratchet. They don't like being righteous. They see themselves being righteous as a weakness. But if you have favor from God and heaven itself, is that really a weakness? Because God within me is majority. Greater is he that's in me than he who's in the world. So if God has favor over someone like me who he sees as righteous, over someone who is ratchet, then that's not really a weakness. Because certain people see things that they lack as a weakness because they cannot attain that shit for themselves. So because they cannot attain that shit for themselves, they just overlook it and see it as a weakness. And it's not a weakness. They lack something. And they don't want to acknowledge it in you. They just call it a weakness because they don't have it. But they're the ones who have deficiencies. And they're the ones who are covered up in sin. But let you sin once or twice or 3 times in a week, they'll say, ugh, I'm not going to listen to this person because you see, this person sinned yesterday. They're a hypocrite. But they're a hypocrite every fucking day of their life. They're a hypocrite every day of their life for the mere fact that they're judging other people for the same thing that they do religiously. They religiously watch you because you became their newfound religion. You became their God the moment they refused to mind their business. You became their God the moment they decided to study you religiously like someone would study the Bible. You became their God. And they don't even know it because they're trying so hard to look down on you that you became their obsession. You became their passion. You became their God. You became their religion. The logic and logic of a hater who hates the truth but can't get a life. Can't F off at the same time. They hate when you speak the truth, but let some random person that they see beneath them speak it and they'll be okay with it. But it comes from you, someone they're intimidated by. So they don't want to receive it. Because how dare you be above me? And on top of that, try to correct me when I'm trying to find everything possible to look down on you for. And here you are acting holier than thou, as if you're above me when I'm trying to convince myself that you are not. That's the mindset of these reprobate, insecure creatures. They're trying to look at you, down on you. But the fact that you speak the truth, it's like you're pointing the magnifying glass on them when that's exactly what they're trying to do to you. So they won't receive the truth from you, but they'll receive it from their friend, from their family, from anyone else they don't have the magnifying glass towards. And that is pathetic.